We can't talk about training camp without starting first with the Browns' ongoing quarterback battle, which right now, Kenny Pickett is injured. He was the leader in this quarterback competition, with him being out for a few days due to a hamstring tweak. Joe Flacco has gotten the majority, if not all, of the Browns' first team reps. Dylan Gabriel was behind them, and Shedeur Sanders has still yet to receive any reps with the first team offense. He received none in minicamp, none in OTAs, and the Browns still refuse to give him any, even with the injury to Kenny Pickett. At this point, let's just admit it, Shedeur Sanders has no chance to start for the Browns this year. They got the brother in the doghouse. No matter how good he performs, he went 9 of 9 for 2 touchdowns on the 5th day of Browns training camp, and he still can't get any reps against the first team defense. If you truly are having an open quarterback competition, you have to evaluate every quarterback on your team. How good do you know Shedeur Sanders has the capability to be if you're not testing him against your starters? You can only improve so much going up against backups and practice squad guys. The Browns are mishandling this entire quarterback competition. They rather put their chances of making it to the playoffs in the hands of Kenny Pickett, who's nothing more but a bona fide backup, or old man Joe Flacco, instead of trying to see what upside, what potential do they have in Shedeur Sanders. This is what makes the Browns one of the worst organizations in all the sports, because they're short-sighted. They have no vision. They don't know how to win. Shedeur should have went late first round, early second round. He only fell in the draft due to quote character issues, which, with what I've seen out of Shedeur Sanders, with the way that he has handled himself in the eyes of the media, how he has responded to his off the field incidents with the speeding tickets, he's been nothing more but a model citizen. I really don't understand what the Browns' plans are with how they continue this quarterback competition moving forward from this point, but it's pretty clear that they have no intentions of giving Shedeur a fair opportunity to start for this team. They rather try to prove a point that the guy they drafted ahead of Shedeur, who's not better than him, that being Dylan Gabriel, was worth the 3rd round selection, instead of starting the quarterback who has outplayed and outperformed Dylan Gabriel in college and throughout the entirety of the offseason program for Cleveland. This is nothing to do with Shedeur's talent. This has nothing to do with how good he has the ability to be. This is solely a quarterback competition that's being decided by politics. And when you politic, you put your team at a disadvantage when the season starts, because instead of starting the right guy, you choose to start the guy that you show favoritism towards, even though he may not be the best out of everybody that you have at this position. We all know that Shedeur is a better quarterback than Dylan Gabriel. Stronger arm, better athlete. He's better than Kenny Pickett. I don't need to see Shedeur Sanders to take an NFL snap to know that he's a better quarterback than Kenny Pickett. Kenny Pickett is a bona fide backup. There is nothing that Kenny Pickett does that impresses anybody. Any quarterback that plays with 2 long sleeves and 2 gloves, I can't take you serious. I'm sorry. Name a single quarterback that's played in the NFL with 2 long sleeves and 2 gloves and that's been good. Nobody. If you have that kind of drip, you suck. It's harsh, but it's the truth. The Browns are just wasting everybody's time with this shit. Just trade Shedeur Sanders to a team that needs a quarterback that's willing to give him a fair chance to compete, because the Browns don't want to do it. They got him straight in the doghouse. Do you know what it means to be in the doghouse? When you're in the doghouse, that means you're isolated from everybody else. Nobody wants to see you. Nobody wants to look at you. When the Browns put in Shedeur, they're just like, here, bro, here you go. Just go ahead and get the mop-up snaps. They are not giving Shedeur a fair assessment. That's why he told his pops not to come to any other training camp practices, because he knew that his father was going to be upset with his treatment. This is not an open quarterback competition. This is a closed political quarterback competition, because this is all that this is about. The Browns owner forced Kevin Stefanski and Andrew Berry to draft Shedeur against their wishes, and now they're showing how much they didn't want Shedeur, because in spite of how much he continues to ball out, he will never get any first team reps. Shedeur is in the doghouse. Of course, he's not going to ask for a trade, because that's going to prove the character issues to be true to some degree, and he can't complain because he's in no position to complain. All he can do is keep his head down and keep moving forward and hoping that he gets some more opportunities. The preseason is about to start. If he gets any preseason action, if he doesn't play in the preseason at all, we might have to rally. We might just have to catch a flight to Cleveland, Ohio, stand outside the Browns facility and protest for Shedeur to get some fair opportunities to show what he can do. Because he's had some of the best throws of training camp. You cannot make any excuses for Kenny Pickett and Dylan Gabriel to have first team reps, but Shedeur have 0, in spite of him going 9 of 9 for 2 touchdowns, day 5 of Browns training camp. What the hell is this quarterback competition?